Hey everyone, I hope you're taking it easy and your day has been great thus far. For this video we'll be going through an unboxing of the 1:24 scale Governor Lat Solid Prime, and this particular kit is out of HEXA, and HEXA is pretty much produced by Kotobukiya, and in terms of production of this kit is pretty much a 2023 release, probably around the September period. Now, I did get this from Hobby Link Japan, as I get majority of my HEXA kits, when they strike my fancy, that is. There will be a link to the kits in the description if you're interested. So, getting straight into things, front of the packaging for the Governor Lat Solid Prime. Now, this will be very interesting because this looks more like a 1:24 scale type of figure as opposed to mecha that I've started looking at in other HEXA sets. So it'll be very interesting to see how this goes. Although being a smaller kit, it might be easier to put together. Anyway, front of the box with some very nice artwork. Definitely intrigued to see how this builds. On the side we do have some images of some posed action shots, I guess, of the Lat Solid Prime. We have an archive card which does have some very nice artwork to have a look at, as most HEXA stuff comes with, and some extra information down below. Back of the box, just another image of the actual kit itself, as well as the kit being used with another HEXA kit, which is very cool. So, that's the box side of things looked at. Time to open up the box, have a better look at what is included for this Lat Solid Prime. And with everything out of the packaging, front of the manual for the Lat Solid Prime in the typical HEXA format. On the back we do have some more information about the Lat Solid, the color guide, front and back, and obviously more of a line art colored version of the Lat Solid. So interesting how it would look like in a more animated style and what we get with the kit. I also will admit, just a nice little booklet. Typical standard beginnings of the booklet. So we do have a listing of the included runners, which we'll obviously get to in a minute, and then going through the build. Build is pretty much stock standard Kotobukiya, nothing more, nothing less. And because it is 1:24 scale, should actually be pretty easy to put together. Just looking at all this, it's definitely nothing overly complex. I mean, it could probably rival a Bandai entry grade, current entry grade, that is. But it does look very cool. So yeah, it's definitely not an overly complex build. It's probably one of those things that you could probably put together in half an hour to an hour, assuming you don't do anything else extra. But me being me, I do like to do extra things, but yeah, we'll get there when we get there. Random piece of plastic. So that was the manual. We'll come back to that. The archive card, nice little CGI art of the Lat Solid Prime, doing some type of kick to another soldier. Is very cool, and no doubt more information about it. It is unfortunate that it is in Japanese, in the sense that I don't know Japanese, so I can't read it. Anyway, as for the runners, a single color A runner in a nice blue. There's definitely some nice detailing there. I don't know how well it's going to come up on the camera. I think those pieces there, the 3-piece here, most likely is the bottom of the foot. At least that's my guess. But that's the A runner. We do actually miss a few letters of the alphabet as well, so this could get a little confusing. C runner in a bit of a golden yellow / orange. Single D runner back into that. Actually, it's not the same blue. I think it's more of a darker blue, possibly bordering on black, but Not too sure. Now that I've just put it on top of the A-frame, or A-runner, it is definitely a different shade of blue. Single E-runner, going back into that blue shade that we have already seen on the A-runner. Definitely spotting some nice details to the panel line. F-runner, still in that same blue. The components are definitely going to be small, as to be expected. So I feel this could be a really good candidate for my pre-snip. H-runner in a light grey, so this will be some of your joints, some other detail components as well. J in a darker grey. L in a lighter grey. Do have some of the weapons now, so bit of a dagger, ranged rifle, definitely some panel lining opportunities there to make it pop a bit more. And then what else do we have? We have a single M runner in, I feel it's back to being a bit of a darker grey. N runner back in that dark grey. Although I think about it, could possibly even be a very muddy brown. Possibly. And then lastly, we have a, I'm not sure what type of runner it's called. Typically this little last runner will have a puller cap of some description, as well as different hand manipulators, which is very cool. Very interesting sizing on those hands there, but we do have a few different styles there, which is very cool. So that pretty much brings us to the end of the unboxing of the 1/24 Governor Lat Solid Prime. Very interesting little figure slash kit. Looks pretty simple to put together. Surprisingly decent array of runners, but the parts are smaller, so it'll be easy to put together. I can imagine it'll probably be the detailing that will slow me down a little bit. Color correcting, well, I guess time will tell to see how much of that I do, if any, or if I just panel line and leave it at that. Depends if anything really sticks out at me. So I'll leave the unboxing there. There's a few things already queued up in my build list. It is a little bit slow at the moment, but we'll get there. Keep an eye out on community tab and or Instagram to see where I am at. Worst case scenario, a review will come out of nowhere. Maybe. We'll see. Thank you very much for watching this unboxing video. Feel free to leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the content. All of this does help support the channel, and I do greatly appreciate it. Extra content can also be found on my Instagram account. Link in the description below. It's also the same handle as the channel. And speaking of links, as a reminder, there will be a link to this kit at Hobbylink Japan in the description as well. With that being said, stay safe, take care, and I will catch you all in a future video, which could be anything. See ya.